Hello, what is up, everybody? Gotta find my seat. Gotta make my seat. Um, what's going on today? How are you? How are you doing? Are you feeling a little bit triggered this week, this month, the past 3 years? I know there has been such an uptick in people just feeling totally shattered. The world is changing, and it's like 2020 was this gateway that nobody knew we were going to go through. Okay. And it has been a whirlwind. It has been life changing. There is literally nothing that is the same before 2020. I have a pre-2020 life and a post-2020 life. That's what I have right now. And if you're feeling a little bit of the same way, you're feeling a little raw inside, this episode is for you. It's three different ways that you can understand and deal with your triggers. So, what is a trigger in the first place? You know when you feel triggered, or you know after you feel triggered. Sometimes it's one way, sometimes it's the other. All of that's all good. So the state of being triggered is a nervous system trait. It's a nervous system state. I call it a disturbance in the force. That was a Star Wars reference. Anyway, so when you have a disturbance in the force of your energy, a lot of times it's followed by like being anxious, sometimes being depressed, sweating, shallow breathing, fast breathing, touched my mic. I hope you can still hear me. Disassociation. But also it shows up in these other sneaky ways like overspending or doom scrolling. The drinking, maybe more than usual. All of these distractions, all of these ways are ways to avoid our triggers, ways to avoid feeling the feelings that come up when we're triggered. And so without further ado, here's 3 different ways that you can handle yourself and your nervous system when you are feeling triggered. First way, I call it the tuck and roll. So we're literally gonna bring the knees into your chest. Meow. Cross your arms over and tuck your chin into your chest. Maybe you close your eyes. Now the roll part comes with a gentle rock and sway. And if you are a person that tends to have affirmations, my favorite being, I am safe. I am safe here. I am present. Those are some of my favorite affirmations for the tuck and roll. This is a good time to use them. Number 2, the breathe with me. Okay. So the breathe with me, I know I'm moving around a lot, y'all, but these require a little bit of movement. If you have a partner or a significant other that you can do this with, this is a really good one for learning co-regulation. So you're simply going to hug your partner. My partner's here. And this is something you can do together. So first, you're just going to notice your partner's heartbeat. And then you're slowly going to start to deepen your breath with each other. But you're going to breathe on pace with each other. So the person who's dysregulated is going to breathe with the person that's regulated. And they're going to slow their breath down. And have it really exaggerated, really slow. And then you're slowly going to start to try and breathe with your partner. Nice and slow. Now, of course, if you don't have a partner or a person you feel safe and comfortable doing this with, the next best thing is hand on heart, hand on belly, feeling your own heartbeat and slowing your breath down nice and slow. Exaggerate it. Maybe even moving as you breathe in, moving forward. As you breathe out, moving back. A nice little rock. If that motion, that rocking motion, is very regulating. When we were babies, we were rocked a lot. We were swayed a lot. And we were against someone's chest or feeling their heartbeat. All of these things are highly regulating for our nervous system. And that's what we want. We want to bring ourselves back. We want to recenter, realign, right? Now, number 3, we kind of got into this one, but I'm going to take it a step farther, whatever. So you're going to bring your hand on your heart. You're going to bring your other hand on top of that hand. And you are simply going to listen to your heartbeat. If you have to close your eyes, and you're going to listen to that thump, 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 or the thump, the thump, the thump. And if you find that really difficult, I would say there's a lot of like heartbeat sounds on the YouTubes, the interwebs. Listen to a heartbeat sound, something really rhythmic, right? And as you listening, notice your heart. That's the first step. Noticing, feeling, physically feeling it, and hearing it. Can you hear it? And as you ask yourself those questions, you're going to slowly start to reorient to something different. Now, my add-on to that is listening to your heart is multi-layered, right? So not only are you listening to the physical heartbeat, but your heart is an energy center. Your heart is a space where you can be in touch with your true self and your inner child. So there are times when you're not triggered, where you can listen to your heart, and your heart is that place of your glimmer, your joy, your little spark. Listen to the things that spark you when you're not triggered, and you'll find yourself being able to come back to that same place anytime. Finally, we get to a little bonus, because I was like, bonus. Bonus. Practice things. Find which one feels the best, which one feels easy, which one feels natural, which one feels good, like melting, right? You should feel like you're melting when you do it. And when you feel that feeling, practice when you're not triggered. Because the thing is, when you practice something when you're not triggered, it's easier for your brain to remember that feeling and do the thing that brings you that feeling right away. It'll be automatic when you need to come back. As always, remember, these are all suggestions, and there are so many different ways that you can recenter and reorient when you are feeling triggered. And these are a couple of options. So try them out. See what works, see what fits, see what doesn't. And let me know how it goes. Sign up for my newsletter if you want more tips and journal prompts and all the fun things about how to heal from childhood trauma. And if you are ready for a channeled Reiki message or trauma recovery sessions, description in the link in bio or the description box below. See you next time.